what's the meaning of the color of the flag? You want a story to read?
We're not allowed to take anything, Derek.
You're not allowed. Who said?
Part of our protest.
Part of your what?
Part of our protest.
Part of your progress?
No, thank you. Thank you, but nothing.
Oh, okay.
What is this?
It's a story.
Plot?
It's a surprise.
Well, then I definitely don't want to.
Actually,
Plot.
oh, you don't like surprises? I like surprises.
What's it about?
Actually, it's about my son.
What about him?
Look, it's all
No,
right.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. I am by myself.
You're not affiliated with them?
Well, I support HB2, but I'm
Then
not.
you need to cross the street.
No, I
Also,
don't.
you can't be over here.
Oh, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
No,
thank
it
you.
isn't.
We've already been warned not to cross the street.
All right, just have me arrested. That's fine.
You already gave me one thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
You need to be over here. You need to cross the street
No,
now.
I don't. It's a story. Yeah. Yeah, leave a comment or write me an email.
So we're trying to keep this rally peaceful. You need to cross the street.
I'm peaceful. Why? Why not? What do the colors stand for?
Bernie Sanders.
What do those colors represent?
You're on the wrong side of the street, sir.
I'm on the right side of the street. Are you on the wrong side of the street?
We're on the right side of the street.
Oh, I am too. We are resilient. Okay, would you like to read my story? Anybody here with an open mind? All right. Hey, there you go. They don't want you to read that. It's a story. It's the introduction to a story. Thank you. You're one of the rare people here.
Am I?
Yeah, no one wants to take this.
I'll listen to anybody.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, I appreciate
Everybody has
that.
a story, right?
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's partly about my son, but I didn't know about it until after long after I'd written this.
HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey.
I remember you.
HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey.
It's a story.
All right.
It's the introduction to a short story. Hey. Morning.
Morning.
Got a link to my blog, and you can leave comments if you're you're interested. What do the flag colors mean?
What now?
What's the significance of the flags?
Those colors? I don't know
Yeah.
entirely sure. I can't say.
Yeah.
What's up with your camera?
Oh, that's in case I get beat up.
Fair enough.
Not likely, but. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's called literary activism. Come on. I'm a literary activist. I write short stories. What's the meaning of the flags? I've never seen that flag before.
Well, it's for transgender unity.
Let's see, I didn't know that.
I don't know the purple and green one. Today's the first day I've seen that.
Yeah. Well, that's blue and pink. That's baby colors, baby boy and baby girl colors. Good morning.
He just wants everybody's attention at all times.
It's cold out here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I bet you're cold. I wore my extra jacket. Good morning. Y'all outnumber them by about, wow, 5 to 1. It's introduction to a short story. I'm a literary activist.
We gotta show how far we went.
Literary activist.
Yeah, I write hopefully challenging short stories. I mean, I used to be an active activist, and I still am, but I just thought I'd try something different, a little softer approach. So, anyway, people, I mean, everybody's got a story, and I think people's stories are important.
Stay.
Yeah, it's freezing over here. Oh, that's the introduction to a short story. Oh, you got more than one, but that's okay. I just don't want to lick my fingers. I need to, but it's not really sanitary. Oh, I've seen you before. Good morning.
What's this?
That's the introduction to a short story. I'm a literary activist. I still am an activist, but
Express yourself through writing.
yeah, I mean, you know, you can be didactic, you can be logical, but people put up barriers to that sometimes. But I think, you know, everybody's got a story, and stories are very powerful. so this is partly my story. It's not, I mean, it's fiction, but you know, sometimes fiction is truer than the truth is. Yeah, you may not like it, you might hate it, but
Well, there's always that possibility.
but leave comments.
Okay.
You know, it's hard to get published these days, and so
Thank you.
you just go out and hand your stories out on the street corner. I did that once for Christmas. I had a Christmas story, and I stood out on the street corner and I said, "Real right for food." It was like it was like New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve, and people gave me money. They just threw money as they drove by, and I actually gave most of it away. Like I'm not here for the money. It was kind of fun though. I'm going to go over there and hand this to them when I get done here.
They'll appreciate that, I'm sure.
Well, they might. I don't know. You know, people, everybody's resistant to challenges. Everybody's resistant to it. Good morning. It's Introduction to a Short Story. I'm a literary activist. That's what I'm trying to be. All right. Good morning. It's a introduction to a short story.
It's what?
Introduction to a short story.
What kind of short story? Is it prose?
Well, you know what short stories are? Short stories tell stories, and if I can tell you it's about a flower arranger.
I just don't want anything that's going to be against my beliefs right now, that I'm going to take your literature
Yeah.
and have to recycle it. Because,
Yeah.
you know, that's, so,
You feel very strongly about this.
oh, yes, sir, I do.
Yeah. Why is that?
Why is that?
Yeah.
Because I was born in this body, and God gave me this body, and God gave me these feelings that I feel, and there is nothing wrong with the way I feel. There's nothing wrong with my sexuality or my gender or my friends' genders, and the way that they or I chose to express it. And Jesus and God loves everyone, and whether or not they need to either change that or be who they are or have their sexual orientation, whoever they love is fine with that. God accepts and loves everyone whoever they are, and that's how I feel, and that's how I believe God feels too. And I believe God accepts and loves everybody. If you look at the Bible, God will talk about that, you know. And so that's how I feel. And so and this is sad to me that we have to be like on opposite sides, and there's all this hate.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. And so what I'm saying is, I'm not rejecting your story, but I don't want you to have to give it to me and me having to read it and then be sad if it's something that's against. If you're like over here and you need to be over there, and I don't want to. But I would accept to read it. I don't want to have to recycle it if it's something that, if you're over here and you need to be, if you're like.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but I don't really. I mean if I may say, you're the one that's creating a division right now. You're saying I need to be over there.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't know what the story's about. What is this?
Oh, yeah, but I don't think I need to be. I mean.
What is the story? Why are you passing that story out today? Over here.
If you read this story, you'll know. Well, I'm going over there when I'm done.
You are.
I'm starting here to hand these out.
Well,
I just came down to hand these stories out.
Well, why are you going over there? Are you?
Because they need to read it too, I think.
So where do you stand in this?
I stand everywhere.
You stand everywhere. So.
But I have my own feelings. But you know, if I felt like there was a better way to express it right now, I would do that. But I think a story is a better way.
Well, do you believe that everybody should be able to be who they are? Everybody should be able to be who they are.
HB2 has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. HB2
It's too loud to talk.
Would you go to the bathroom with all these people?
Would I go to the bathroom? I don't think that's the issue.
Yes, it is.
I think the issue is much deeper than that.
And today, that's the issue.
Oh, I know, but it's like, that's on the periphery, though. I think there's something even more fundamental than that. And you brought up some of those issues, so, you know, it's not just, I mean, there's a real practical solution, and the solution is, I have 6 children.
Is what?
I have 6 children,
Yeah?
and I'm also an older guy, and I have a really hard time using public bathrooms.
Because...
It's uncomfortable.
So use a bathroom with just one stall, where it's just...
Well, what I look for, and when I had kids, when the kids are home, I look for bathrooms that were lockable, you know, individual use.
Individual use.
Yeah, and that's a real simple solution to this whole thing.
Sure.
And it's not just for anybody who feels unsafe or uncomfortable, because the way things are, you know, if you have either or, some people are going to feel unsafe and uncomfortable, or some other people are going to feel unsafe.
Why do you feel uncomfortable?
That's real private, you know. I mean, when you're taking a crap, you know, I would stand at the urinal sometimes. I couldn't go if I had people
So
around
go
me.
in the stall.
Well, yeah, I know, but sometimes the stalls are full. You go to the Asheville Symphony and it's just packed out.
You can wait for a
Well, what I do is I look for the individual use bathroom.
Yeah, there's
And
a solution for it.
that's the solution for this whole situation.
Sure, it
Right,
is.
yeah.
Can't always have that if it's a small restaurant.
Oh, I know. Well,
But, you know, that's
I carry a
becoming-
jar in my car.
Well, it's becoming more of a solution. The biggest solution is this. This is in
Yeah.
the Constitution, right here.